Hey folks, it's been a little bit since we have done a video. So today I just wanted to do a real quick one, 5-6 minutes long. Resilience. So let's talk about resilience. I've done other videos and posts on resilience, but this has been coming up a lot. And I think it's because the awareness around trauma and PTSD and mental health has sort of grown that people are now starting to inquire about the different parts. One of the bigger parts that's being talked about right now is resilience. I've been talking about it for a while. And a lot of people are starting to catch on to it and talk about it too. And so I've been finding myself getting asked, and a lot of people I know getting asked, uh, what really defines resilience, being resilient, resiliency. And, essentially, what I always tell people is the ability to withstand the everyday situations and even the traumatic ones and to be able to bounce back from them, right? It's literally the textbook definition, almost verbatim, of what a dictionary defines resilience as. It's like elasticity almost, so you can be stretched out, but you can bounce back to your normal size, your regular form, whatever. So you can withstand these situations, even if it's still trauma, even if it's still traumatic situations, but you can recover from them a little bit more quickly. And it's not always a skill that everyone has. I mean, there are definitely people out there who have the ability to be resilient, who probably have it because they've been through the shit and have self-trained to be resilient and know what it feels like. So it is what it is, but a lot of the rest of us have to learn, and typically we have to learn from someone else, or hearing someone else, or seeing someone else who can say it on a non-textbook sort of way, non-doctory kind of way, because it takes practice. Basically, in order to get resilient, to become a resilient person, you really have to form a new habit, and that is having certain types of self-care, self-awareness in place, that when these things happen, you're doing sort of the same healthy routines and coping skills, if you will, to get you into this new habit of taking care of yourself when something happens, checking in with someone when you go through a traumatic event, voicing that it's bothering you if it is, whatever it may be. And then doesn't have to even be traumatic shit. It could be the crap that happens every day, breaking the coffee pot while you're making coffee in the morning, you and your wife getting in an argument over something stupid, which it normally is, your kid being a kid and wiping paint on a wall. Being resilient is also the minor things too. It's all not all the major things, because sometimes it's all the small things that add up, right? That break the camel's back. So that's really, what resilience is to me. I mean, it is kind of the textbook definition, but to me, that's really what it is. And I have not, I mean, I think I always have been at least a little resilient. But it was something I had to work on, and I'm still working on it. And being resilient doesn't mean you don't make mistakes. Being resilient means you're human. You're always going to be human. You got to make mistakes. I still have bad days. I still have times where if I don't stick to my habits, I don't bounce back as good. And it's obvious. So you got to stick to those habits, the healthy habits. And that's how you really become resilient. And that's sort of what I do in my life. And it has changed it monumentally. Most of you who follow me know a lot of the things I do, and a lot of those things, big or small, wouldn't be happening if I wasn't resilient, if I wasn't practicing resiliency every day. So lots of big things coming down the pipe. Most of I post it all the time. The First Responders in Crisis documentary will be coming out. We'll be streaming as of October 1st-ish, right around. And it'll be on all the major streaming apps. You guys can get it there. We are planning a Massachusetts/New Hampshire area sort of showing of it in some capacity. Details to come on that soon, hopefully. And then there's other stuff in the works that I can't really talk about yet. But website's close to running. We're getting there. I'm not a graphic design guy, so this has been a fun journey. But lots of things coming, folks. Traumatic Strength has come together very well, and we're going to start getting out there and helping our brothers and sisters and their families in the first responder world. So stay tuned for more. Hopefully I can get back in the mood of making more videos. There's been some issues with some electronics, which along with IT is not my strong suit. So much love, guys. Have a great day and be safe.